Hey guys, Jeremy M here. I hope you liked my grandiose introduction to the review I'm doing today. I received some vape mail, which I was really stoked about. It's something new and innovative, so I figured I'd just do a review on the first day. I mean, I knew I'd like it, and I do. It's called the plumeviel. This is the version 1.2. It's a revised version. I mean, this thing only came out, I don't know, a month ago, and then there's already been clones and shit, and there's already been a lot of reviews on it. A lot of the reviewers had just a few things. They love the atomizer, but they had a few things that they could, you know, it's always like kind of a picky thing and kind of a relative thing to how you vape and everything. And some just opinions, straight up opinions. So anyways, I actually tried a buddy of mine, Donovan, had one of these a couple days ago, and it was the day that I ordered mine, and I was waiting for mine, so it was kind of cool that he had one and I got to try it out. And I tried it out on his Mac, and it was great. So I mean, performance wise, I don't think the 1.2 is any better or worse than the original. They made just a few different things with it. Let me see if I can show it to you again. Let me get some lighting here. Okay, so the first thing they did was they took out all that engraving stuff on the front of it and just put a simplistic plumeviel with a small logo there, which I prefer. I like the original logo, but at the same time, there's a lot of mods that the original might not look good on because it's so busy, and a lot of mods out there are already busy enough, so they don't need any more business to go through, you know, just taking over the show or whatever. So anyways, so I like that. I like how it's already a really sleek design, but at the same time it has the simplistic logo on it now. So it'll pretty much look good on anything. Any 22 millimeter mod or a box mod. So anyways, so not just the logo was changed. Oh, let me show you the bottom. So in the original, it had the whole bottom, the whole base of it was gold plated, and including the threads. So the main problem for a lot of vapors was that those threads were wasn't really well done. So they just took out the gold plating on the threads, including the base, and left it on the pin for conductivity. Also, the deck was gold plated as well, so that could just like gunk up over time, and you don't really want to be vaping on that. I would think it'd be a health concern, at least, to be vaping on that. I'm glad that they just wiped it out and said, hey, let's just do stainless steel. It's safer, and safety's key. Let's see. So other than that, I don't really know what they changed. It's just a really small revision. It performs the same. It performs great. I guess I'll just go over what's great about the plumeviel then. The thing that caught my eye the most was the airflow controls and the options that you get with it. You can get air from 3 different areas, so it's just going all around inside the chamber. So one, they have a bottom airflow right here on these 3 holes right here. I'll show you. So if you look closely, that hole there by the center post there, that goes underneath the negatives, and has a cross airflow on both sides, so cross underneath, and then it also has the side cyclops holes there to go directly on the coils. So it's going cross underneath and directly on the coils, crossing over. Also on the top here, this is the really cool part that sets it apart from all other atomizers so far. It has an AFC on the top that you can adjust with your drip tip. It's connected to a Delrin. So what the Delrin does when you spin it clockwise, it goes down, so it reduces the chamber. At the same time, that space, it leaves some space on the top to open up the 2 top air holes that are going down. So you're getting underneath cross, side cross airflow, and then 2 air holes going down, creating this crazy vacuum chamber, whatever you want to call it. inside it, and it's cooling. I mean, reducing the chamber heats it up, but it cools it down at the same time, so you get more flavor, and it's not going to be overwhelmingly hot, so where you can't vape it over time or chain. Because I like to chain vape when I'm at home watching TV or whatever. I like to chain vape for hours, and some atomizers can't hang, you know, after an hour or two of chain vaping. So this one can, though. I've been vaping on it since I got it, and no problems with heat. And that's important for me too on the Axis, because if it heats up too much, this thing has this chip right here. It'll say it has a warning, and it doesn't vape for a while until it cools off. So that's what really struck a chord with me and made me want to get it. Plus, it's a cloud monster. I mean, those weren't really good representations of huge clouds just because I built it at like a 0.6. My first build, I really wanted to do something just simple so I could vape it, you know, in a hurry. You know how it is, so I'm going to be playing with this thing for a while, but it's awesome, man. I'll have a few more vapes and then let you guys go. Here. One important thing is you got to make sure that you align the center hole with that bottom airflow there, so you have it all centered. Let's open this up. All right, cool. It's a great vape. There you have it, guys. If you get a chance to get the 1.2, try and look for it. I know the site I picked it up from sold out, but I know that they're working on a 1.5 that has even more airflow, so get on the pre-order list for that, because that's going to be awesome too. Alright guys, have a good one.